Welcome back to the solutions of the first PyQGIS mini project in the GIS World Academy with Mohammed. Today we will talk about how we can customize the select by expression and extract selected features functions of QGIS inside PyQGIS. If you are excited, let's get started. The first step, definitely, all of you know that it is a select by expression. So I have the buildings, and inside the buildings, I have a column which the name is the building again. So I need that in this column, I need features which the name is kindergarten. Select. So three kindergartens has already been selected. You can see them here. I couldn't see the third one, and third one is here. Also, we can take a look at attribute form. Where you go? Here. So here, where is my column building? Here. So here we have the name is kindergarten. Okay. Then the next part is, I think all of you know that because last session we talked about it. It is the buffer. So I want to create a buffer around the buildings, definitely the selected one. So this is the distance, maybe 300, 400. It is not a big deal. Definitely I want to dissolve it. Then definitely I will run it. Perfect. Then the next part is, I think, super easy. The next part is select. So select by location. So here you can also type here in the processing toolbox, or you can use this button. And so here I just want to select the buildings which has an intersect or completely within a buffered area. So this is our work. So we will count those buildings which are completely within the buffered, and those buildings which are completely outside or disjoint the buffer. So we are counting them, make a ratio or threshold about it, and then we will say that okay, if it is less or more than zero point 0.1, then we will say that okay, the kindergartens are not enough or it is sufficient or something like that. So this is our complete our question. So I think it's not a really difficult one. And always, if anyone asks you or give you a questions or give you a task, just do it as easy as possible. Don't make it complicated. Okay, let's go to coding. Where is my PyQGIS mini project? PyQGIS mini project solution. Perfect. So these are the functions that we have already written since last session. Okay, the first one is defining a path of the shapefile. I'm not a fan of shapefile, you know that. But anyway, to make the process easier, so we make it until we have a geopackage and geospatial tools, geospatial databases, special data. Why we should use shape files. Okay, import vector layer, display vector layer. You can see we don't need to repeat those things, and we can enrich our functions. I will tell you this session more about it. Zoom to layer, export the layer, print all algorithms, and buffer. And okay, these are the console part. So I think according to the previous sessions, you know all about it. Okay, so instead of the streets, definitely I need buildings. So inside my code, inside the .py file, I have a geodata path. Inside the geodata path, I have the buildings layer. Good. Here we need definitely because I want to import the layer and then I want to display it and then zoom to layer. The rest is not our job right now. Okay, first step we should write select feature by expression. So I need a new function def select select feature, yes, select feature by expression. Nice. So, oh, I, I don't know why I have many typing mistakes. Okay, it's not a big deal right now. Select the features by expression. So I need to first of all give some input to it. So definitely the first input definitely should be a vector layer, and and also maybe I can rename this rename it to maybe building, or we can say that buildings. Yeah, I think it will be a nicer, and we don't have any pep 8 error. Then I need expression definitely. So these type of things like expressions, I really wanna every time give one a default value. Uh, because I am always using the FID in all of my layers, a feature ID. So, but it is depend on your depend on your layer, and then depends on your features, and so each column is your it is a primary key, and you know that. So always I'm using the FID if I want to use a local system, and for example like a geo package or shapefile, FID because it is known by QGIS, so it is my the primary key column. And okay, so I let FID is not null. Then the next part maybe, yeah, I think it's enough right now. Okay, so definitely I will get the layer, and then it's very easy. Select select by select by expression. Okay. Then the layer select by expression, I will give the expression to it. So I want to make this. You see that it is maybe a lot of people say that okay, why we don't write this directly here? Why we should use a, for example, a function, make it a very difficult? Because when you want to customize a function, QGIS functions, you can add more and more settings and functionality to your function. For example, now I want to also count the number of the selected features. So in that case, I can also write selected features. Maybe you can, okay, I will again write it, but just um, listen to my recommendation, and when your project become bigger and bigger and bigger, you will see that your work is really easy, and you don't need to go every time to the PyQGIS cookbook or any other resources, Google, ChatGPT, to write and write. You have the function, you will use it, and done. I'm pretty sure with the 20% or 25% of the QGIS commons, you can handle different type of, you can write and handle different type of PyQGIS scripts or plugins. Okay, don't make it too long, just be very a little bit fast because we don't have time. So get so now I want to get the selected features. Selected features. Great. So definitely it is a function. So I have already in this part, just I have selected layers. Also, I want to add one functionality to my code as a extract. So what does it mean, extract? It means that if I wanted if I want, for example, to completely extract those parameters as a temporary layer or give a or export it, so I will give an option. Okay, I will select those kindergartens I want to export it, or I will keep it as a temporary layer. I will work with that, and I don't want to touch the source layer. So because when I wanted to work in the PyQGIS, always I make a copy from my layer. So with this thing that I want to tell you now, you can make a copy from the entire process. So if extracted is if extracted, so I first of all I will pass it. Now we wanna talking about how we can select and save selected features. Just jump into the QGIS again. Just remove them, deselect them. And also you can see here, this is deselect, so also we can make a function. You can see it has a two options. In our function, we can have a two return values. Okay, anyway, it's not a big problem right now. So I wanna ex- extract selected features. So extract selected features, for example, maybe I can just select some of the buildings. Then I wanna extract the selected features. Okay, this is the buildings. Just I wanna run it. Perfect. So you can see again this dictionary. This is as our param. And okay, then again, I should jump into my code. I should enter, and also I think we have it right now because I have already run the code. Not yet. No. Okay. So I will just insert and then I will run it. Okay, great. So all of the previous function has already been inside my Python console. So definitely the only thing that I need is, oh, sorry, sorry. I did completely wrong. Okay, maybe I can just delete the extra things. So according to our code, which part? Okay, read algorithms. Put ooh, a lot of algorithms. Maybe it is it can be one a good assignment for you. Just add an input value. Just type one variable and check if that word or that phrase inside these strings just find it. So definitely I should go to the native and save selected feature. Exactly. So this is the this should be my in the my processing inside my processing tool. Um, Maybe I can do something else. So I can just write here again another function as a extract. I can write extract selected feature, selected features. So the only thing that I need, I should pass the layer. So in this part, exactly similar to, so I need param. So param always is a dictionary. So according to that, I need one input value. I will just type it and finish the input. So input should be a layer, and what is my memory or what is my output? So I will say that please save it in the memory. Good. Okay, then it's time to returning. So I using a processing dot run. So what I need here is this part. Save selected features, and also don't forget these are the native functions of QGIS. Then I need to pass the param also to this function and output mistake. Correct. So good. So I have now extract selecting feature. Here it's not now very complicated right now. So I can say that extracted features, extracted, extracted features. So extracted features is equal to extract selected features. So I should just pass the layer to that. So in this case, you can see that I am returning one value. So I give the layer, it should go here. So first of all, I am selecting by expressions. So now this layer contains those features which are also selected and not selected. Then I am creating one new layer, temporary layer from these values. Okay. Also, I wanted to deselect the previous part. Again, F deselect. I can write deselect features. So I can just pass the layer, but I think what was that deselect feature layer dot remove selection. So the remove selections, I am removing all of the layers. Then again, I will call my function. I have already told that, okay, if you just want to use these simple functions, you can add it here inside this function. But in the near future, you will see that how many options you can add these selected features. You can add a lot of condition to that. But if you write this one, first of all, you cannot remember it because the name is different from those in the QGIS, and also you cannot add a functionality to that because it is not a function. Okay, then I will select features. So definitely I will give the layer one. After that, what I want to do is I want to return. So extracted features. So extracted features. Now, what is the type of that? If you're now making a type, what is the type of that extracted features? Perfect. QGIS vector layer. Good. And then I want to count the number of the selected values. So here I make a list of get selected features. So if you just find the type of this one, this is an object of feature class. Then the only thing I need, so I put all of them in one list and I can count the number. Good. And if I don't want to extract it, just I will return just, I think, what I can return, I think the count of them. Yes, I think, yes, I can return just the number, the count of them. Good. Then we will back to our main part. So here definitely first of all I need to write my expression. So I can write maybe yes, I can set that select underscore 10. So expression. So in this case, as I have already typed in the Python tutorial. So definitely I will use triple single quote. So in that case, you can write whatever you want, and you don't need to afraid think, okay, these are, it will be error or not. So I think it was in the bigger case, kindergarten. It was I think it was a lowercase, if I don't make a mistake. Kindergarten. So just try to just write it like this. Definitely you will find a lot of errors, and if you want to solve it, you should add a backslash here, and just think about your query is complicated. You will miss you a lot of your time just to find where you should add the backslash for it. It's terrible. But do this, it is really helpful. So then I can create kindergarten. So I can say kindergarten building layer. So because when I run my function, definitely I want to say that shadowing, okay, it's not important. Or I can set kindergarten. Okay, then because it returns two values, so according to our Python tutorial, so we can write it also like this: kindergarten, kindergarten, and building. So it is building all current, and I will say that select feature by expression. So I will give a layer after. I think it is the buildings. So I will give the buildings. Then I need, and also you can see that how it's wrote. You should write it like this if you don't want to use a single triple quote, single triple quotes. And then, so buildings, and then kindergarten expressions, and true. So don't forget PEP8 rules. I will send this part down. Perfect. So I will just now print kindergarten count. And put kindergarten count. Okay, let's test it. Oh, the time is running. Just maybe we can test it right now. Okay, delete, empty this part. Here also it's updated. Let's see, yes. Run the code, great. Three is already written, so it means that we have the three kindergartens. Okay, I think it's enough for today. I hope that you have already learned a lot. And in the next part, we have just two more functions. We will implement the select feature by location and analyze kindergarten distributions, and then we will finish it. And after that, we will start our Python plugins. Okay, thanks a lot again first for your time and all your attentions. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment it in the comment section below. If you want to support us, recommend your channel to your friends. See you soon in the next video. Bye.